Everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie and I'm doing the 100-day project. I've made sort of a prototype sorry, that I'm not particularly happy with. So same principle, but we're going to do it in another way as well. So what I've done is I've taken some less liked scrapbook paper. This is scrapbook paper from Action, and I'm going to cut little cards, and we're going to make little buttons out of paper. Let me look for it. So I've taken out some coffee dye paper. I don't need a sheet that is too grungy. I'm going to put these on the side. I'm sure we'll find a use for them later. Come on, stay. Well, so this is a strip of Action's scrapbook paper, and we can use either this side to put our buttons or the other side. And I think I'm going to do both. So I'm going to take a trimmer, a paper trimmer. I could just take a ruler and a knife, but we have a trimmer, so let's use it. I'm going to make a couple. The size is up to you. I'm not measuring as usual. There we go. So we have 3 here, not exactly the same size. I have taken as well some masterboard. There you are. We'll see how that looks. Not sure, so let's give it a try. Just going to cut some random pieces, and we'll see how that goes. And I want a piece like this, I think. So we'll use that one, and maybe I'll just make a smaller one. And what else do I have as paper? We can definitely use this one. For this, I will need my knife. So nothing complicated there. This is the side that I want to show. I don't want the globes to show that are on the other side. So I will definitely use my coffee dyed paper. So I'm going to make a strip, yay big. Up. I'm going to put the rest of my paper, if I ever manage to grab it, on the side. There we are. And we're going to do the same. So just making little cards. Probably not going to do them all, but I'll have them ready. So I will take my coffee dyed paper, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to glue my little cards on my coffee dyed paper. So that's one. I'm going to take a bone folder just to press it down. This one as well. And what I think I'm going to do, because I also want some just on coffee dyed paper. So I think I'm going to take that one. Because this is the side on which I will glue or sew something. And I would like, on this one, this to be the side on which I will glue something. So let me just glue a couple of these. One here and one there. Obviously, if you're into stamping, you can stamp on your little cards before you, oh, lovely lump of glue, before you do anything with your cards. I am not sure I'm going to do that because I don't think I have any relevant stamps. I don't have anything in the field of sewing or anything like that. I don't have advertisements. I don't have this stuff. Maybe I should get it. Maybe that's a call for me to do that. Who knows? We'll see. So let me just get on my desk. I'm sorry. Okay. We're going to wait for this to dry and then we'll cut them out. Here we have a couple that we're not going to do anything to. So what I would do is I would around the corners, but not too much. I think this one is too big. Let me see where the other one is. It's there. Come on, little fellow. Up. Here we are. So I'm taking the smaller corner rounder. So that's one. That's two. Maybe two are enough. So I'll just put them on the side. Now what we need are buttons. We need paper buttons and we need button buttons. So for paper, what we could do is take, I think, another sheet of coffee dyed paper. I'm going to get this back. I'm going to glue my paper. I don't need the whole of it, just half a page is fine. I'll just make this. And I'm going to glue my page on my scrapbook paper. There we go. Okay. Okay. Once again, make sure your paper is really, really glued on your scrap paper. So I would suggest that to do anything, that before you do anything, you let this dry correctly. We're going to punch our buttons in this. So let me come back once this is dry. So my papers are dry. What I'm going to do, I've been thinking, and I'm going to double this one up. So I cut the sheet in two, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue this one underneath so that the buttons I make have a bit of dimension. So I do, you know, I think of these things while we speak. God knows why I couldn't think of them before. But yeah, better late than sorry. So let's just glue these two together. So we'll as well need for them to dry. Trying to make sure that I have covered every aspect, not aspect, every place. Okay. So I'm just going to glue these two together. And we're going to wait for them to dry. Okay, putting it on the side. For our little cards, I'm just going to put them out. We're missing light, aren't we? We are. Oh, ta-da! Ta-da, ta-da! Yeah. Okay. Why do I get the feeling that they are not straight? Probably because they're not. Yeah, I'm very quiet when I cut things out. Too much concentration for my little brain. Can't do two things at once. Talk and cut. I was not made for that. Everybody's sleeping. All the dogs, all the cats. Okay, this is done. And I can now get these into the scrap box. I need to stop keeping scrap because I have so many of them. I do use a lot of them though, but yeah, still not there. So I have a rule, whatever falls on the floor stays on the floor, meaning that it's thrown out. And I need to be more selective. So let's just, you don't need to round the corners again. I just think it's nicer. If you want, we'll do one without rounding the corners. Yeah, they're not straight. Knew it. Oh, that's the way it is. Ta-da! So only one of them straight, Sophie. Yes. Okay. We have our other ones here. So I'm not sure if we'll have time to do them all today, but that is the goal. So what I think we can do is select some buttons. So here is a little box of buttons. Buttons don't have to match. We do what we want, okay? Keep in mind, let me throw away my glue because it's dead. So how would I select buttons? I don't know. Not necessarily in terms of color, probably in terms of size. So let's see if we have some buttons of a similar size. Too big. Well, they all seem to be green, but they don't need to be. What is that? That is not a button. It's a metal thingy, which we can always use because we like metal thingies. Oh, here I have one about the right size. It'd be nice, a bit small. If we could have 6 of them. So an eclectic choice. Maybe I'll put this one. I have no good reason to do this other than my mind tells me this is what I want to do. So let's go. So for real buttons, obviously we're going to need a needle and some thread. So needle is here. Is my desk? Yes. Come on. Spitting everything out. So here I have threads and needles. So what color threads do I want? I know I have brown here. Let me grab some other. We have more colors. What threads do I want here? I think I want some of this one. I need to get a whole thing out. And then I will only take like 2 of them. Okay. I did take a needle out, and it's a big one, and I can't grab it. There. Here. We could have inked the thing before, and I think we should. Let me just find my ink dauber for vintage photo. I think we're gonna go. No, I had not selected you. Okay, let's start. I'm just going to sew, and I'm going to make my life easier. I'm going to poke small holes where I want my needle to go. Because that way I have guides. And that's already not working because I moved. Okay. Yeah, if I wasn't shaking that much, that would be useful. So I'm just going to sew my button as best as I can. So one more here. And I'm getting to the holes below. Again, very quiet. Highest level of concentration. Well done, Sophie. Wrong hole. Okay. I think that is enough. So I'm just going to make a knot or two at the back of my card. Going to cut my threads. And there we go, we have a button. So same thing with the remaining buttons. Again, I need my thread. I could have done a better job at not using my thread like this, at being careful and saving it and blah, 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 and I didn't. Because I don't even know whether two other ones have gone. Okay, probably on me or on the floor. So, here we are. There you are. No. Okay. Again, I'm taking two of these. I don't know why, but in French, the hole in the needle that you put the thread through, we call it le chat, the cat. The cat of the needle. Do not ask me why, I have no clue. Oh, come on. There we go. So I'm going to try to be clever and more or less put the buttons aligned. But with me, that can go wrong. You make as many turns as you want. Okay, I think that's okay. again, we're going to make 2 knots. Cutting the threads. And so on and so on. Shall we do another one together? Yes, we shall. So you... Oh my god, it's beautiful. I love the way it looks. It is too cute. Should I put it on the bottom so that I know where I need to put the middle one? Yeah, I think I will do that. Okay. I know I've moved my button. I know. That's okay. You could make the knot and glue them. You could. Maybe we'll do one like that as well. Different ways to do the same thing after all. Ooh, come back. Oh, caught in my ring. Well, well, well. Where are you? No, come on. We've done it once before. We can do it again. Or not. You know, we can always do that. Here we are. You almost got me, but not quite. Okay. Shall we make our knot? Okay. Right, and then I'm going to put that one here. Okay. I think we should have enough thread to make at least one more. Me shaky, you think? So we're going to make our little knots. One. And one. Come on. Let's do two. Okay, that worked before, so why not now? Can't make a knot anymore. There. So snippy here, snippy there. There we go. So I'm going to make the two ones remaining off camera, and then we'll see about the other way. Here is how the first one turned out, and I think it's really, really cute. Really happy. So at the back, you just have my little knots. I think this is gorgeous. I think that what we can try to do now is maybe do one with just hot gluing our buttons. Let's see, maybe this one. So we need buttons. What should we do? Not too small ones, because with the glue I would be afraid that it would not look nice. Let's put it that way. But then if we do, I don't know, maybe this. Can't believe I'm going to spend 3 hours looking for buttons for something that simple, but my mind is just, you know, you need to find the right ones. Can't just take any button. Hoopla. Nah, not overly thrilled by my selection of buttons. Okay, so let's just ink our card first, but I don't think that is going to be the option that I'm most fond about. So again, up to you to print, stamp, not print, stamp, ribbons, but whatever you wish. Let's just see, where is my glue gun? We're gonna have, not sure whether it has any glue, but we are going to try this. Yeah, exactly what I didn't want it, but that's okay. So we have one. We have two. We have three. Way faster than the sewing, I will admit. I think my dogs are now set on annoying one of our cats. God knows why. Because at other moments, they just want to play with them. Sam. Okay. And the last one. Blah, 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 blah. So, there we have our second. And I'm full of threads of glue. Little card, button card. Okay, I think what I should have done is still put some thread. I think that's why I don't like it. I think so. So maybe I can do that now. Let's make another one. Can we try one like this? Again, finding buttons. Well, I do have buttons, but they're too thick. Shall we do little buttons then? Little red buttons. Yes, we shall. I like to make my life difficult with long, tedious things. Looky! I think my daughters might be coming home. And this is why the dogs are barking. Could be. Shh. Okay. One here. And one more. Just checking to see how many I need. Can be that I need one more row. Okay, I'll just place my buttons and I will go see why the dogs are barking. Okay, I'm going to have them like this. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take, what am I going to take? I think maybe some twine, like this. Very thin. And I could do something. I'm going to make my life difficult, I'm sure of it. Do I need a needle for this? No, come on. I want to put it back and forth once. Like this. This is going to be long and difficult, so let me think about it quickly. And then I will make all the other ones off camera, of course, because you don't have 3 hours to watch me do this. I don't think so. There. I'm going to do this. This. If it will let me. Or maybe I will change my strategy. I am going to change my strategy. So I'm going to take a button. I'm going to take a thread. I'm going to put one here and one on the opposite side. And I'm just going to make a bow, if I can. So this. Okay, these are the things that I'm really not great at, making bows. So obviously this is far too big. I'm going to have it like this. And I'm going to cut my bow. And then I'm going to glue it here. And I'm going to repeat the thing with every single one of them. Just before I will ink my little card, and I'll see you once that's done. So after numerous attempts, I have given up on the bows because they're not my thing. So what I've done, I've just put some thread and I'm just going to glue them with my glue gun on my masterboard. You cannot imagine how long it has taken me to try to make these bows. It's really not my thing. So yeah, it's good that I have an alternative. So I'm going to take them all out. And I'm going to put some glue. Not too much. Ah, my finger. Okay, well, it's not going to be very straight, but hey, that is how it will be. And you're not even, you don't even have to put an equal amount of buttons, because what happens when you have these, you use some. So there could be just, ouch, my finger, some empty spaces. That might happen with this one. I don't know how many I've done. I have more. And I have one more. Oh, that was the bow. Yeah. No. There we go. So this is our third one. Let's make one more using only paper. So my paper has dried. I'm going to take a punch and I'm going to punch out some buttons. I have here 3/4 of an inch circle punch. And I'm just going to punch some buttons. Yeehaw. And they jump everywhere. Okay. How many do we have? 2, 3, 5, 6. Let's see what we can do with these. So, what I would do, I would I distress them? What would I do? I think I might take some of my foam. And I'm going to make them sort of gold on the edges. We have one. And I did say sort of, huh? So let's just say they have a gold out circle. Nah, nah, don't. Well, some will be more gold than others. Just as in life. And the last one. Okay. While this dries, I'm going to A, finish cleaning my hands, and B, punch some more. Because then we can make 2 of these. Shall we just ink these? And the last one. Okay. Good. Hopla. So, I'm going to make holes. And hopefully I'm not going to make too much of a mess, because I'm not good with middles and things like this. Ooh, that was my finger actually, so that was not pleasant. 1. 2, that's not in the middle at all. Well, they look not able to keep the space the same. But hey, we'll live. And the last one. Come back. Okay. Shall we do this? Or shall we do this? I think we're going to use this one. So, a thread. I'm going to take my needle. What color do I want? I think I'm going to stay with this brown ones. So I'm picking up 2 threads. I need to put them in front of my eyes, so I am off camera. You're not missing much. So I'm doubling my thread. Whee! And I'm not tying a knot. I haven't inked my little thing. I will do it afterwards. So I'm gonna go and punch a hole. I need to do it the other way around. Up. So that's okay. I'm leaving a bit at the end, and I'm punching through the button in my cardstock like this. I'm holding the wrong end, so okay. And I'm just going to do this twice. If I can. Oh, come on. And another one. And then I'm just going to tie a knot on the back. Like this. And another one. Like this. And I'm just cutting my thread. Okay. Oh, I have no breath. Let me take the rest of my thread, which you can see probably. So 2. Okay, so I'm taking another one. I'm putting it where I want it, and I'm going ahead, not punching through my finger, preferably. And now I'm going the other way, like this. Oh, that was my finger. One, 2, and that's it. Okay, that one didn't want to. Let's see if I can make. Oh, Snow White. Snow White. I'm bleeding. Well, okay. So let's do this. Why the blood is leaving my body. Making my first hole eventually. Okay. One knot and a second one, and off we go. So I'm going to do the other ones. Oh my god, so much blood on the card. And I'm going to see what I can do to hide this. And yep, be back in a second. This is your I have my needle in my mouth. So I've inked the borders, and this is how it turned out. For these ones, I'm going to just put my thread in my needle. I've doubled it up, technically, there. And I'm just going to make my holes, this time without getting through my finger. Hopefully. Don't know why I keep on doing it on that side. Okay. This is what I didn't want. I wanted this to be glued. Okay, let's try it. I need to get some foam to put under the things in which I want to make a hole. I know I have some, but I don't know where. You too? You know what? I'm not going to bother. Okay, so I'm just going to put my needle through once and twice. And why not 3 times? Because we can. Okay. And I'm going to make my knot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue them with my glue gun. Okay. So that's one. Cutting my thread. So I'm going to do the rest of them, and I'll be back in a minute. So there I have now all my buttons that are ready. I'm just going to ink my little card. Okay. Oh, how come this? It's my glue gun. I was wondering how come there was glue. So I have 6 of them. So I'm going to do a 1. Ooh, it's not going as I would have hoped. Glue-wise. 2. Because I really don't need much. 2. Oh. And 3. I have glue spaghetti. Come on, go away. Okay. Now, you here. You here. And the last one here. Well, it's slided. It is a bit wonky, but we like it. So, don't know why this video is taking me like forever to make. So I guess I'll probably be. Oh, that was nice, but not English. I will probably be late tonight with my video. Shame on me for not having filmed yesterday evening. I hope you will forgive me. Let me show you all our achievements of the day. So we made one just with a masterboard, coffee dyed paper, and less liked scrapbook paper. We made one with little buttons with thread, and we glued them on with hot glue. We made this one just by gluing the buttons on the card. We made this one by sewing the buttons through the card. I think they're absolutely all lovely. I think my favorite is this one, but I also like this one very much, and this one. So I hope you've enjoyed the process as much as I have. Have fun, sew and glue, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.